The British infantry struggled onward, but the New Hampshire lads stood firm as granite. The grenadier companies on the slope above heard these musket volleys without seeing the results. Howe indeed intended for the grenadiers to sweep through the rebel line and circle behind the trenches. But as the light infantry attack collapsed, the grenadiers too were thwarted by concentrated fire. After the second attack also failed, Howe ordered a third charge directly against the earthen fortifications. By now, the rebels were dangerously low on gunpowder. Many had withdrawn to the higher hilltop of Bunker Hill. Prescott was down to about 150 men. What ended resistance there was neither a lack of courage nor unstoppable British resolve, but rather a shortage of gunpowder. The remaining defenders lost their lives to British bayonets. By evening, the Charleston Peninsula was in British hands, but the rebels had fought a fighting withdrawal and established defensive lines. On the British side, there was a dazed sense of disbelief. The slopes were littered with red uniforms of the dead and dying. General Howe was in denial. He had won the field, but at a staggering cost. The Battle of Bunker Hill was, his fellow General Henry Clinton opined, a dear-bought victory. Another such would have ruined us. After Bunker Hill, there was no doubt that this was all-out war. Some suggest the military importance of Bunker Hill is overstated. Yet American history has long celebrated it, and the public recognized it with the same reverence accorded Yorktown, the Alamo, and Pearl Harbor. If one counted only control of the battlefield, Bunker Hill was a British victory. But for the rebel psyche of 1775, the battle was a huge morale boost. As the first major clash between rebel forces and British regulars, Bunker Hill showed that those who would increasingly call themselves Americans could hold their own. The American Revolution was not begun on Bunker Hill. It certainly was not decided at Bunker Hill. But the Battle of Bunker Hill proved that the fight for American independence and a new nation was truly begun in the American spring of 1775.